We can work on becoming more curious about the world. Everything's a muscle that we can work on. All it really takes is following the things that excite us, especially the things that take us out of our comfort zone. Of course, it's easier said than done, but it's doable. The first example that comes into my mind is, let's say we're watching a movie from another country. Something about the movie sparks some curiosity about that country. How often do we follow that line of curiosity and actually go seek out that information that we're curious about, or start to research things related to whatever it was that we were curious about? How often do we even notice that we're feeling curious? I think a lot of times we just kind of let that curiosity pass as we're watching the movie and we forget about it later. And if there is something I can do about it, I jump right into it. I spend time to get into the right headspace before I do anything. I know how momentum works, so if there's anything I want to do, I push myself the first few minutes, otherwise, I'll never start. I don't put myself in situations I don't want to be in anymore. I face my fears as soon as I can, and I face myself frequently to audit myself and figure out what's going on inside. I observe to see what my body and mind are telling me that I might be too busy or distracted to notice. And if it's just a matter of changing the perspective, then couldn't adults also be able to look at the world the way that kids do and learn the way that they do to some extent? My experience basically tells me that it's possible to learn anything at any time, and you can do it a lot faster than schools or courses will tell you. We can't change our brain plasticity, but we can change how interested we are in things. So the first thing I did was cut out the news and cut out emotionally charged topics. Even now, I only check the news after some mental preparation or meditation. I tell myself, don't hold on to the things you read, stick to your sphere of influence, and focus on the things that give you energy as much as possible. I internalized that need for results that I learned in school, and it really held me back for a long time. For years, I kept saying, oh, I really want to learn this, or I really want to practice this, but I kept putting those things off. I put less pressure on myself to achieve results now, and so curiosity can flow a lot more easily. Once the curiosity starts flowing, you start to notice that it leads on to curiosity about other things. And at some point, the curiosity just becomes endless. It just leads in so, it branches out in so many different directions, and the possibilities grow with that.